Chad's commentary in this clip is going to discuss how he and Keanu turned their back on a man who put more money in their pocket than anyone not named Anthony Cumia.
I was going to say, anyone not. Yep.
I mean, anyone not named Anthony. I think Keanu probably had her highest paid stand-up gig of her career working our anniversary show. I don't think anyone ever paid her $2,000.
Yeah, she should just shut up, man. Like, honestly, like when he's crying about me saying that somebody said they contacted the police on Geno and they reported him to the building. I just reported it and he's all upset about it and they're upset about the cake. Who cares? If it's not true and you don't give a fuck, who cares? Cumia said I stole Tampa-Atlantic converters, Cadillac. I don't even know what they are. It's not true, so I don't get upset. Geno, just don't. If you don't care, don't act like don't cry about it. It's so annoying.
It's like Ray at the hotel. Ray's like, I am here. I got to talk to the front desk. Ray, just have a bit of a poker face. And the fact that Keanu, instead of going on her honeymoon, she's watching Chad talk about her wedding. It's like, just goes to show what a fucking loser is. And then she's trying to act like she doesn't care, but of course she does care. But of course on the other hand, she's talking about steel toe nonstop because she's trying to do a grift on steel toe because people are talking about steel toe with all the charges and counter charges. So she's like, hey, I want to make some money off of steel toe. And Chad's talking about me. How dare you, Chad? You're talking about steel toe 24/7. You go on a honeymoon.
Chad and them were mixing it up. They were yelling and screaming at each other. And so Chad decided to drop some truth bombs on the two of them. Let's check out Mr. Zumock.
Geno! Oh, no, Geno! Are you watching the show today? You seem to be watching every day. You seem to know what I'm up to, Geno. Huh? You seem to be watching every fucking move of the Mud Shark, the Z-Man. And you got an opinion on it. Geno Bisconte, you done fucked up, buddy.
You know, I will say this about Chad. He has found a new energy, a new sense of humor, and this stuff does not get to him like it used to. Because I remember when we first started talking about Chad, man, he would fly off the handle and lose his shit. Dare I say, I think Chad's figured out the internet.
I think he has.
I do.
It's coming around.
You done fucked up. Because I was joking and fucking with you. I was joking around and fucking with you, having fun. Do you think I call myself TM Zumock because I think I'm a serious reporter?
I call you TM Zumock for that reason. You've legit broken a shitload of actual news.
Yeah, wait, what?
Like, Chad was the guy who broke the arrest news.
We believe in you, Chad.
I was on the air with him on MLC when I found out that my wife at the time was arrested on cocaine possession. So, yeah. Chad can sit there and he can go, it's a fucking joke, the TM Zumock thing. I don't take it as a joke. I think he deserves a lot of credit. He broke the Geno Bisconte breaking and entering compound thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure he broke my shit. That sounds fucking terrible. But I think TM Zumock, he's like, TM Zumock is a thing. I'm just fucking around with it. I get it. You probably are. Mm-hmm. But I mean it. You're TM Zumock. You're breaking news.
And if you don't care, and if you and Chrissy already talked about it, then why do you care what I say? I just said Chrissy's a shitty friend for not coming to your wedding. You're supposed to be best friends, and you're her and Frank's mentor when it comes to streaming. So why do you give a fuck what I say, you fucking dumb bitch? Quit smoking cigarettes on stream, too.
All right, Chad, you got to read this.
Chrissy was great in Seabiscuit. What do you think of that, Levy?
That's a double laugh.
That's funny. Do you think I'm Ted Koppel when I do that? Do you not get the joke, comedian?
No, I think you're more Bill O'Reilly, but continue.
Do you really think I call myself TM Zumock because I think I'm a legit reporter?
See, that's fucking awesome.
But Geno, let me tell you something, dummy. And you are dumb.
I love that line. That kind of bites. That hits. Yeah. When you're like, let me tell you something, dummy. And you are dumb. Like, just in case people thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
No,
he's not.
You're dumb.
Yep.
I was fucking around. You were the most thin-skinned motherfucker out of anybody in the shitverse.
Well, his wife gives him a run for the money. I mean, she was on YouTube streaming with her mom, crying about how people were making fun of her cake the day after her wedding.
Fucking cake.
And then Chad, I guess, got the girls riled up because he said Geno and, or not Geno, Keanu and Chrissy were having a falling out because Chrissy didn't go to Keanu's wedding. Now, we said Chrissy's got a young child that's a bitch to travel with.
Yeah.
But we also said, who gives a fuck if Chad thinks that? You don't need to comment on anything. And these girls, they bite on every little thing. Like,
Well, they love the drama. They're women.
well, and Chad just sits there and just says shit. He's frivolous. He just goes, but I'm saying this. And then people react to it, and it's like, why wouldn't you keep doing that?
Right. He's going to say shit and it sets everyone off. This is fun.
You and Keanu are bitches, both of you. And I don't even want to disrespect women by calling you a woman, but you're a fucking woman. You're a bitch, Geno.
You know, it's I've said this for many years now. I think Chad Zumock is going PC on us. I think he's getting woke, saying that he doesn't want to disrespect women. Well, then you can get right out of this fucking community, my friend. Disrespecting women is what we do. We're shock jocks.
Joking around with you. I'm fucking around, and you got to go on Carl's show like the bitch that you are, trying to pile on. The only reason Carl had you on was to stick it to Aaron on his shitty Friday show, this little piggy that no one...
Yeah, Carl, I think, is getting desperate, and I don't think he wants to put in the work of, like, finding actual podcasts.
Yeah.
And now he goes, oh, God, what can I find? Well, this Aaron seems to trigger a lot of people, so they get really upset. And it just comes off as inauthentic because Carl's a guy who used to call me and go, you do a good show, man. I don't understand all the hate, and this fucking Melton guy's weird. And boy, Carl, you talk about taking a wrong turn between those two roads. Ooh, boy. Trying to backtrack from that one, aren't you? That's what happens when you take the easy road, though.
Chrissy doesn't use glue because it makes her think of her dead relatives. Her dad just got murdered. Her dad got murdered 6 months ago, and now she's going to talk about it. What the fuck was that? Another grift?
By the way, I retracted that. I retracted because she left Steel Toe's anniversary show or whatever. And I said it's probably because she thought it was like a loser show. But it turns out her dad was murdered, so I apologize.
6 months earlier.
Yeah, I didn't know.
He didn't get shot that weekend.
No, she got the news that her dad was murdered. And I'm a nice guy.
6 months previously.
I apologize because I said she's just a liar, piece of shit.
Okay.
And then I found out her dad got murdered. So I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. But Geno, you're so dumb. You just run your mouth about me, screaming, I'm not a funny comedian, blah, 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 credit card, all that shit. You're a fucking idiot, Geno. Whatever goodwill we had is completely gone. Okay? The meeting, the dinner.
All right, I'm going to skip ahead here because now he kind of gets into the weeds on kind of Geno and all that stuff. Let's go back. Let's go forward here.
There's rules everywhere.
No. Oh, he goes to Geno getting banned from YouTube for 2 weeks.
Rambling and like you're some sort of mouthpiece for the right now because you got into business with Cumia. Screaming and yelling, you can't follow fucking rules on YouTube. There's rules everywhere. No shirt, no shoes, no service. But Geno Bisconte will walk in wearing a bathing suit because he's a fucking idiot. Yeah, you can't talk about certain shit on YouTube. Oh, well, you're not a shock jock, dog. You're a broke motherfucker.
Oh, this is brutal. Chad, I'm going to say again, Chad's figured something out.
Mm-hmm.
Geno's got no money. That's why he's begging every day. That's why your Venmo's out and you're criticizing me and Kevin Brennan for collecting super chats when you're doing the same thing, bitch. You're a panhandler in Harlem.
Jesus.
Fuck you, Geno. Fuck you.
Wait a minute.
Fuck you, Aaron.
Wait, can we do the fuck you, Geno, and fuck you, Aaron, and see if it's the same cadence?
Fuck you, Geno. Fuck you, Aaron.
Mine's a little more high pitched.
Yeah.
I think
there's more
mine.
energy.
Yeah, he meant mine more.
Yeah.
Fuck you going on Carl's show and immediately bulldozing over everyone, making it unlistenable. He wants you on to talk shit about Steel Toe, your former friend. Oh, and he was your former friend. Keanu, You guys were fucking.
And by the way, they brought Geno on that show. Somebody sent me a clip of that, and they were like, they sent Geno on because Carl wanted him to shit on me.
Yep.
And Geno went off the reservation and just started burying April. Like, he was being really fucking mean.
Oh, really?
He's yelling at the other guests and just fucking burying her, like really being an asshole.
Nice.
And it's like Carl's probably thinking in his head, he's like, you were supposed to shit on Aaron, not. Oh, man.
Friends. I don't care how you twist it, Keanu. I don't care how you twist it. You guys turned your back on Friends. And don't act like, oh, we did it because of April. Geno was calling her a lying cunt piece of shit on Carl's show.
Yep. I mean, he went hard and has many other times. And Keanu's even gone back and forth on that. It was for clout. It was for views. Mm-hmm. I was expendable because they wanted to see if the compound thing went away and they needed something that would spike the views, and they thought I would do it. The problem is you have to be good at this while also using me. And like, if you're on YouTube right now and you can't get views talking about me, you're fucking dreadful.
Geno, he threw everyone under the bus. And Keanu, you saw opportunity in dollar signs and views for your unwatchable show.
He's right.
Chrissy didn't go to the wedding because they weren't serving oats. And hey, said, hey, listen, they don't have the money. It's not you got to go to the wedding. You got to buy 2 tickets. They can hold their baby, which is not a great way to fly. You hold the baby in your fucking lap the whole time. So they didn't want to go. Plus, it costs money. Plus, you got to buy a wedding gift. You can send them a cheap gift if you don't go. But if you show up and you send them $50 in an envelope, that's not going to look good.
And the rest of this is he just pulls up pictures of all of us hanging out, and he's like, you fucking turned on this guy. He was paying you. He put money in your pocket. He gave you exposure, this and that. You fucking turned on him. And I'm like, God damn, Zumock. And he does reiterate many other times. Mm-hmm. He goes, and I fucking hate this guy. And it's like, yeah, you and I don't like each other, but truth is truth. Mm-hmm. Facts are facts.
By the way, Misery Loves Clips has been on point with this shit, dude. He might be better than Doom.
Of course.